What's up, guys? This is Mason from Crystal Coast MotoVlogs, and today I'm going to be talking about my bike that I just picked up about a week ago, the Kawasaki Ninja 250R, and I'm going to be explaining the bike, my experience with it, and whether you're watching this video to figure out why I got this bike, or you just want to know about this bike, or whether you were trying to decide, should I get this type of bike or a 250, then this is the video for you. So anyways, let's get right into it. So a little bit about the bike. They made these bikes from 88 to 07, this whole boxy body style, single light. It is a carbureted 250 engine. It gets 70 miles a gallon, so as far as that, it's super cheap, it's super affordable. I got it for 800 bucks. My insurance, the liability, was $85 a year, or full coverage was $235 a year. So I went ahead and went with full coverage because I knew that no matter how bad of a wreck I got in, and if it was my fault, I just had to pay my $500 deductible and it'd be taken care of. So as far as insurance, super cheap. The bike itself was super cheap, and I run 93 octane. It's got a 4.8 gallon tank, and right now I think 93 octane is like $2.89, so it didn't even cost me 15 bucks to fill this thing up, and I can ride on it for a week and a half, depending on how much driving you do. I do a lot of riding. The reason I got it for 800 bucks is the Marine I bought it from is $1,400. I dropped him down to 1,000 on the phone, and then when he got here I dropped him down to 800 because the only thing he told me is it needed a rear tire and the exhaust was scratched on the other side. But it actually been laid down, so it needs the rear tire, the front tire. It could use exhaust. This handlebar was shaky. I fixed that. This gas cap is missing the lock. It did have an oil leak, and the turn signal was messed up. So the first day I had it, I fixed the handlebar, fixed the turn signal, fixed the oil leak. I ordered the tires. They should actually be in tomorrow. Other than that, I'm waiting to do the exhaust. My plans for it is to fix everything it needs, like I said, do the exhaust, order this rear bumper delete or rear fender delete. I'm debating on whether, because what it does is it moves this license plate bracket up in here, and then you can mount the turn signals on it. And I'm debating whether I'm doing that or putting the license plate up here and buying those turn signals and molding them in here, or molding the lights like I just said and moving the license plates down here, buying the brackets to actually put it down here on the bottom like some bikes have, and then switching the decals because they painted this bike and they put the decals on really shitty. So that too. And other than that, I really don't plan on spending a whole lot of money because it's just a 250, and I know in a couple months I'm going to want something bigger, more powerful. And this is just my starter bike. It's my way to get into this whole biking, a community. The pros of it is, like I said, it's super cheap, super affordable, and it does not have a lot of power, so it's not going to get away from you if you're starting out. You don't have to really worry about wrecking this too bad or anything like that. The cons is it is 250, so if you're looking to go super fast or do stunts, this is not the bike. It can pop a wheelie, but I've got to get it between 7,000 8,000 RPM for it to pop a wheelie, and there's a huge difference between making a bike pop a wheelie and a bike just being able to pop a wheelie, like a 650 or a 750 or 1,000. Bikes like that, it don't take a whole lot to for them to pop a wheelie. For this, you got to actually put some work into it. So as far as a stunt bike, it's really not the thing you would really be looking for. This is not the bike you'd be looking for. It is carbureted because they made this bike from 88 to 07. It's not fuel injected, so you got to utilize this carburetor, when you go to crank it up first thing in the morning, which ain't really a big deal, but it is just as a con because, fuel injected, you could just jump on it, whether it sits for a week and just take off. This is not a carbureted bike, you got to let it warm up a little bit. It's a good starter bike. I'm loving it. The tires should be in tomorrow. I'll do the decals, buy the clutch lever, buy the gas cap, buy the rear bumper delete, figure out my license plate and the turn signal situation, and order my exhaust, and I'm gonna ride it like that. I don't plan on putting a whole lot of money into it because I know I'm not gonna keep it that long. Other than that, guys, it's a good starter bike. If you're debating on getting one, it's a really good starter bike. It's a good idea if you don't live on somewhere where you're riding the highways, that the speed limit is 70 miles an hour every day. If you're living in a regular small town or a tight city, this is a really good bike. It's good on gas mileage. It's super cheap. The insurance is super cheap, and it's nothing that's going to be too crazy. Other than that, guys, though, I'm loving it. This will be what most of my videos are on. So if you have any questions, you can comment down below. Don't forget to follow the Instagram page. And yeah, guys, that's it. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy.